Everyday Superpower, where we talk body language, relationships, game, everything in between. The message I come with today is one of comparison, one of duality between the man and the woman, a principle of opposites. Her saying, let's just be friends to you, and compartmentalizing you within the friendship category as opposed to the sexual relations category, the potential suitor category, is the equivalent of you having her as a F buddy. Do you know what an F buddy is? Yeah? A fuck buddy, right? I'm not going to be going out of my way to be crass with my words today, but it is what it is. When she places you in the let's just be friends category, that means that you can continue providing her that which she values. Acknowledgement, attention, emotional energy and feedback without what you want in return, or at least without the payoff you may have initially wanted. Now, I've done a video in regards to the benefits of being in the friendship zone. I don't think it's a bad thing if you're not continuing to pursue that woman, because you can potentially utilize that to garner the attention of other women, right? It's a controversial one. I've had discussions with people about this. I know some people disagree and say, nah, we cut them off and we continue moving. It's pointless being there. We might as well just meet women who are sexually interested in us. Completely fine, each to their own. But generally speaking, the man gets placed in the friendship zone and feels like there is still potential for him to showcase how valuable he would be as a boyfriend, as a husband, as a so on and so forth. And we all know across the board that doesn't really happen. It doesn't really happen. It doesn't really happen. It's the equivalent of, you know, it's a macrocosm of the man. Think of it this way, right? It's the macro of the sexual act. So you establish tension, right? You engage in the deed in the bedroom, you climax, and then you cuddle, right? You're starting this relationship or trying to get into the sexual stage of this relationship via the cuddle at the end. You've missed your chance. You've not entered the communication well. You've entered it as a friend. You've entered it as the cuddly, oxytocin-inducing, attention-giving, comfort teddy bear, right? You don't want to bang the teddy bear, unfortunately. So the flip side is when the masculine places the woman in the fuck buddy category, he's receiving off of her the sex without reciprocating the emotional communication and transaction she craves, right? So it's an overt display of power on both ends. It's a display of value. It's a display of you need me more than I need you, to the degree where you're giving me what I want and I'm not giving you what you want. And you can say, well, women want to just have sex too and blah, blah. That's true. But men just want to have friends as well. Men just want to have conversations and good times and be around women too, right? But we know it detracts from the man's value when he is perceived as not a potential sexual suitor. Her biological hardwiring isn't showing a degree of interest in you because you don't set the standard as to which she is looking for. You don't hold the value as to that which she is looking for. And it's not just sex, it's the body's biological impulse to procreate and continue her genes on, right? Or it's her body or a subconscious magnetization towards you because you possess the degree of resource needed to make her life better. She's going to want to sell herself to you with her most valuable asset, given that she, in her mind's eye, perceives you as that of a man of value, but she doesn't. The woman you're F buddies with, you don't perceive her, or the next man does not perceive her as someone of value other than an objectified piece of meat. You know what I mean? I'm signing out on that one. Click like and subscribe. Game. Peace.